All right, folks, welcome back from our commercial break. We're here with singing sensation and gymnastics superstar Riley Emirata. Riley, thanks so much for being here today.
So what's that book you're holding?
Well, listen, this book is all about this baseball team. Have you ever heard of this baseball team before?
No, I have not.
Oh, well, would you like to guess where they're from?
St. Louis.
That's exactly right. And would you like to guess the name of the team?
I don't really know. Can you please tell me?
I would be more than happy to tell you. This book right here is about the St. Louis Cardinals. And as you can see, there's all kinds of things that people who are interested in the St. Louis Cardinals can find in this particular book. So Riley, I recognize that you just came off a whirlwind trip from New York to Atlanta. Yesterday you were signing autographs at the aquarium. Tell me, was it your first visit to the Georgia Aquarium yesterday?
Yes, and this is my first time to Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. Do you know what the capital of the state of Georgia is?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, it's actually Atlanta, if you can believe that.
Oh, right. Now I remember. I wasn't sure.
And so listen, it must have been a really long boat ride that you took to get from New York to Atlanta. How did you do riding on a boat for that long?
Well, I actually came from Connecticut.
Oh my goodness, Connecticut. Do you know that I know some people, they live in Danbury, Connecticut. Have you ever heard of Danbury, Connecticut before?
Yes, I lived there.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Now listen, I even hear that in Danbury, Connecticut, every once in a while, they have this white thing that falls from the sky, and I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Snow?
Oh, yes. Have you ever seen snow before?
Yes, I have. There's a lot in Danbury.
There is. What's your favorite part about snow?
That we can build a snowman and have so much fun.
Excellent. And so, would you consider yourself like a beginner, medium, or somebody who's really, really experienced at building a snowman?
I'm definitely a beginner. I don't really know how, but when my family helps me, it's pretty good.
That's awesome. And so when you build a snowman, do you normally put a hat on the snowman, or maybe a wig, or do you just go with eyes and a nose?
Well, I go with eyes, nose, mouth, and a hat.
I think that's pretty fantastic. It's hard to believe that someone who builds such a sophisticated snowman would consider herself only a beginner. Are you sure you're not medium at building a snowman?
Maybe, but when my family helps me, I think I'm a really good snowman builder.
I believe it. I believe it. So listen, so you're in the second grade, so it must be really tough keeping up with all of these musical appearances, all of your gymnastics appearances, and still going to school. How do you make it all work?
Well, I do it one at a time. So I do gymnastics on Thursdays, then I do the snowman's on weekends, and then I do school during the weekdays, and gymnastics is after school on Thursdays.
Wow. And so how long have you been performing in gymnastics?
I don't really know, but pretty much 8 weeks, I'm guessing.
That's
or
excellent.
13.
Oh, excellent. So listen, if it's okay now, we'll take some questions from the audience. Is that okay? Okay. Yes, the young lady over there. Well, I mean, she's just a little bit older than me, but she's still young. Can we still call her young?
Still young.
Oh, okay. The still young lady over there.
So you're an employee here? I wasn't clear on that part. Do you work here for YP?
I'm sorry, is that question to Miss Riley?
To Ms.
So,
Riley.
so the question is, do you work here at YP?
Well, when I visit my mom with work, I work sometimes, and then sometimes I play around, and sometimes back at the office in New York, I play with my friend Carlos, and it's really fun there. So yeah.
Awesome.
So you do work when you're here in Atlanta?
Well, in New York too, yes.
In New York.
So we're getting some questions live from our viewers around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And so the next question is, are you familiar with Salesforce.com?
I am very familiar with it. I really want to know about it because I want to be able to work at YP when I'm older.
I think we would be lucky to have you. So another question from the audience is, in the second grade, what is your favorite subject?
Math. I love math because it is really challenging for me and I want to know how to do it. And I also want to become a teacher or a math teacher, and it's really helpful for me because of my math homework. And sometimes I really struggle on it, but I'm really happy to struggle because I want people to help me with it. And I'm glad to help them too with their homework math.
Excellent. So listen, you've been in New York, you're in Atlanta now for the first time. What do you have planned for the rest of your trip here?
Well, tonight we are moving to a different hotel that we were in, and it was really fun. And I went to the aquarium yesterday, and now I'm going to a YP dinner with all my mom's friends, and including you and Jackie, and it's going to be really fun.
It's going to be awesome. And did I understand correctly that we get to sit next to one another at dinner?
Exactly.
That's fantastic. All right, so listen, so kind of the last thing for you is we've got literally millions of people watching you from across the country, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, so if I want to, when I grow up, if I want to be like Riley Emirata, what are the things I should be doing right now? What would you tell all those people?
I would be telling them you should focus on your math, and maybe you should come to work on your mom and dad, and maybe you can get a little introduction for your life.
Very nice.
And start.
Wise words. Riley, thanks so much for coming to visit us today, and thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.